Imagine you sit down for a meditation session, maybe 15 minutes, planning to focus only on your breathing. You settle in, close your eyes, and begin. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. At first, it feels simple enough, but then, almost without realizing it, your mind drifts. You think about a conversation you had yesterday, or maybe something you need to do later today. Then a random image pops in, something you saw on the street last week, or maybe even a scene from a movie. It's like swinging from one thought to the next, weaving a little web of ideas you never intended to think about. Minutes pass before you notice what happened. Suddenly, you remember, oh my God, I'm supposed to be focusing on my breath. You return to your breathing, maybe for a few moments before your attention drifts again. Now, here is the funny part. You might start meditation with the hope that it will reduce the number of thoughts in your head. However, during the session, it might feel like you are thinking more than ever. But in reality, you are not thinking more. You are just becoming aware of thoughts that were already there. Thoughts that normally run in the background without you noticing them. This shift from being lost in thought to being aware of thought is one of the most powerful things meditation can give you. Also, meditation not always about reducing thoughts. It's about seeing them clearly and noticing how they influence your mood, your focus, and even your choices. If you are new to meditation, I suggest starting small. 5 to 15 minutes is plenty. Even less if you are just beginning. If you can, do a little light stretching or some simple yoga first. It helps the body settle so the mind can follow. As you continue, you will start noticing subtle details about your mental world. Sometimes it might even feel like it's not really you doing the thinking. Your thoughts seem to have a life on their own, just appearing one after another, like waves rolling onto the shore. You don't gather them intentionally, yet they're there. This realization is quite revealing because once you see this, you can relate to your thoughts in a new way. You don't have to get swept away by them. You can just watch them. They come, stay for a moment, and go. There is another piece worth mentioning here. Sometimes when you become more aware of your thoughts, you might find yourself judging them. You might think, why am I thinking this? Or I shouldn't be distracted. That's normal. But it's also another thought, another part of the same mental process. Meditation is less about forcing thoughts away and more about recognizing them without getting tangled up in them. Over time, this awareness spills over into daily life. You might notice moments when you are angry, impatient, or worried, and instead of reacting instantly, you can pause. You can see the thought that's driving that feeling. You can choose how to respond. That's why even a short daily practice can be so transformative. Alright, we will explore this more deeply in the next episode. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you next time. Take care.